Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Winnie and this is Winning with Winnie. So in continuing my series of, looking at some universities or some colleges in America that offers, with low tuition basically that's affordable for international students. So today we will be looking at Pennsylvania. All right, y'all. So in Pennsylvania, I have listed a couple. I think I have a list of 7 universities that I've found that their tuition is kind of lower, or it's the lowest in the state. I might be, I might be missing some schools. So as always, if you have any schools, if you're currently in the school in Pennsylvania and you have an idea of like what your tuition is, please put that in the comment box so people can know. But yeah, so let's look at some of the 7 schools that I found. So the first university that I found is the California University of Pennsylvania. So it was founded in 1852, and they have, so it's one of the 14 institutions that make up the Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education. So let's look into their tuition and then we'll click on here just to look through a little bit of more information about the university itself. So for undergraduate costs, so it says there, so for the fees, so this is Pennsylvania residents, so no. So international students over here. So it says for full-time undergraduate, if you're doing 12 to 18 credits, so your cost per semester will be 5,700 $5,787 per semester. So that's the cost of tuition each semester. And then let's look, it says undergraduate fee. Um, yeah, I'm a little bit unclear about like the fees that will be added. So non-PS, sorry, so over here then, so for international students, so you would have to add an additional $353. But yeah, so this is definitely an affordable school that, international students could consider. So let's go into and look a little bit about CalU. So unlucky story. All right, so 68, a bachelor's degree at last. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. Someone got her bachelor's degree at 68. That's amazing. So it says overcome challenges, strive for excellence, join a community of dynamic problem solvers. All right. So okay, so here you can see, so they have a student to faculty ratio of 18 to 1. They say they've awarded over $6.4 million in scholarships. 94% of graduates are working or in grad school. And then they have, for academics, they have over 100 plus undergraduate majors and 50 plus graduate programs. So this is definitely a really good university that you should definitely consider. Just look a little bit into their student life. Because they say all fun and no all play. No, what is it saying? All play and no fun makes Jack a dull boy. I feel like it's all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So anyways, we like to have some fun. So here you can see, so they have like living at CalU, they have the athletics team, they have clubs and organization. Let's look into some of the clubs that they have and see. So they have like this is the student club. So they have so they have fraternities, faith-based, honor society, multicultural. Oh, they have an international club. They have the African Student Hispanic, Rainbow Alliance, Modern Language. Okay, so these are definitely some things that you guys can consider if you choose to attend this university. But yeah, so California University of Pennsylvania was definitely the first school I wanted to mention. All right, so moving on to our second university. So our second university is Lincoln University. So they have some of the programs that they offer include history, biology, they have mass communications, information technology, environmental science. So for their tuition and fees, if you're out of state, let's see, I feel like it's going to take us to a different page. So let's say out of state for 2021, 2022. All right, so let's see, freshmen and transfer. I'm trying to make sure these include international students. So this is residents. Okay, let's just go all the way down. All right, let's go back up. All right, so for freshmen and transfer students, so tuition for the year. So tuition each semester is 6,866. So and then for the year is 13,732. Okay. And then it depends. So if you're So it depends. So if you're a day student, if you're a day student, that means you just, come on campus and then you go back, compared to if you're living on campus, then you have to pay for like room and board. So it says for like the fall semester, it's 16,055. Spring semester is 14,073, and then that comes up to like 30,128. And then when you get to like your sophomore year and juniors, then it's 29,389. So yeah, so this is definitely a good school that you should consider in Pennsylvania. All right, so moving along to our next university. So our next university is Clarion University. So it was established in 1867, and so it offers more than 175 majors, minors, and certificates. And some of the programs that they have is nursing, pathology, business, mental and social health services, communications, and so on. So let's look into their tuition. So for fall 2021 and spring 2022, let's click on that. So let's see. So Clarion. So it says over here that the total full time is 5,586. So that's definitely affordable. So this is actually for PA residents. So we'd be looking for, for non-resident, which is what international students are. So that would be $8,026.10. So yeah, so that's definitely something, like, this is definitely a university to consider. And then moving on to our next university, which is going to be the Indiana University of Pennsylvania. So IUP is a public research institution in Indiana, Pennsylvania, and they also have different branches as well. But they offer more than 140 majors. Some of those programs include social sciences, physical activity, sports, healthcare, environmental studies, community impact, technology, engineering, mathematics. But yeah, so let's look into, it says get your custom estimate. So let's do that. Yo, I'm always about the money. So that's the first thing for me. So let's see what that money is. Do I have to click here again? Well, I have to sign in? No, let's go back. Let's see. Can we just get an estimate somewhere without, let's see. Maybe, is it this? I feel like that takes me to the same thing though. Get your cost estimate. We just want to see what tuition is. We don't want to, let's see. I was able to view it before, but now that I'm on camera, it's putting me on the spot. Maybe your next price calculator. I didn't want to, let's see. I mean, we could just go through the steps. So do you plan to apply for financial aid? So no, because international students don't qualify for financial aid. 24. Actually, if you're coming into college, you'd be like 18. Where do you plan to live? You could say live on my own. Eligible for out of state. Continue. Okay, so it's saying 34,903. So that includes estimated cost of tuition and fees, room and board charges. So that's if you're living on campus, the cost of books, and then personal. So that's how they got the 34,000 number. But yeah, so Indiana University of Pennsylvania is definitely one of the schools to consider. Let's look a little bit more into their university. Okay, that's such a lovely campus, y'all. Like, that's gorgeous. Aw. Okay, so let's see, for student life, y'all, I always love looking at, let's look into their multicultural student leadership. So this is the Center for Multicultural Student Leadership and Engagement. Okay, they just offer different events, and that's their news. But anyways, yeah, so Indiana University of Pennsylvania is definitely another school to look into. All right, moving on to our fifth university in Pennsylvania. So the fifth one I wanted to mention was Cheyney University. So it is they have different programs as well. So they have programs in liberal arts. They have a school of education. They have a school of arts and sciences as well. So in regards to tuition, so for their tuition, for non-residents, so they say for 12 to 18 credit, so it comes up to So it's 9,435 per semester. So in total, it comes up to 18,870 for the year. So definitely, this is one of the most affordable schools, you know, in the U.S. as well. So for you to look into. So let's just go here and click. So I thrive because I'm Cheyney made. Cheyney. I feel like I'm always pronouncing the school's name wrongly. Also send help. So it says here, so it says join the rich legacy and dynamic future of the nation's first HBCU. HBCU. So that means historically black college and university. But yeah, let's look into the different programs. So they have 10 major courses of study and 6 minors. All right. So the first HBCU in the nation, they have a 12-to-1 a 12-to-1 student to faculty ratio. #1 public HBCU for college scholarships. #1 in social mobility in PA State's system. So yeah, so this is another school, and this one's pretty affordable as well. And like they said, they do offer scholarships as well. So even if the 18,000 is expensive, they offer scholarships that you could apply to. All right. Our next university that we'll be talking about is the Edinboro University. So it's also an affordable accredited university in Pennsylvania. So they have the School of Graduate Studies and Research, School of Education, School of Business, School of Science and Health Professions, and College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Science. They also have more than 140 clubs and organizations. They have fraternities and sororities, and they also have sports. They're really heavy in sports as well. All right, so for international students, your total cost, if you're living on campus, comes up to 28,420 for the year. So that's a little over 16,000 for tuition and fees, and then if you're living on campus, like I said, it's $8,400 for the room, and then your board so that's your meal plan. So eating is $3,260. And let's take a look at them. Edinboro. They remind me of Scotland, like Edinburgh in Scotland. So they have undergraduate programs, graduate programs. So they say they have 100 plus majors and minors. By the numbers, so 90% of alumni are either employed or they're attending graduate or professional schools. So this is the average GPA of people who attend their school is 3.56. Okay. But yeah, y'all, looks like a really good school. So, and then let's just go right into the last school that we'll be discussing in Pennsylvania. So the last college is Pierce College, and it was founded in 1865 in Philadelphia. So they also offer on-campus and online programs as well. So in regards to their tuition, so for 2021, 2022, their credit, so it's $600 for undergraduate students, it's $600 per hour. So yeah, so this is definitely a school to consider. So Pierce College. Oh, they even have different scholarships. So this says undergraduate up to $5,000 scholarships, which is awesome. So y'all, look at that. Look at God. So they have full ride scholarships as well. Let's just click on that. Let's look into more information of that. Okay, so it says full ride scholarship is available for a limited time. So yeah, so if you're interested in this school, y'all get to apply and get to submit your application. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if we can see any more information about them. Okay, Pierce College. Let's see, leadership, Pierce. Does it say anything? Oh, it just gives a message from their president, their board of trustees. Okay, so admissions. Let's look into their admissions. So it says they have new scholarships now. So y'all, whenever I see scholarship, that's all I need. So if you're interested in any of the schools in Pennsylvania, please get to applying. But thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment box below. Until next time, my name is Winnie Bush. Thanks, y'all.